The rising amount of gun violence in Louisville is a growing concern for many of its residents. We interviewed local police officer Javar Downs to further discuss this problem.
Well, I don't think it's just a Louisville issue. I think it's a gun legislation issue because we're starting to see more youth victims, so victims at a younger age. I've seen them as young as maybe 14 or 15 years old. Responding to those scenes can be very traumatic, not only for the victims, but for police officers as well. Republicans have made it do a pretty good job of scaring people that, hey, we're taking your constitutional rights away to carry. And I don't think it's really that. I think most reasonable people expect to have reasonable gun laws. How and where you keep your gun in your home so a kid doesn't have access to it. The type of magazines, the type of ammunition. Laws like that are already in place, but there's loopholes, some closing loopholes. I can't go to a gun shop and get a gun because I've been involved in domestic violence. I should be able to go to a gun show and purchase one. We've kind of done away with concealed carry license here in Kentucky. It used to be you have to have a training class to provide, to have a firearm. I know we raised that age limit up to 21, but of course, everybody breaks the law, everybody has a gun. That we need more youth intervention, probably at the elementary school level. People don't know, and you can look at articles, there was probably almost 100 guns confiscated from JCPS schools. Take all those confiscations, those guns away, but that could have been 100 school shootings.
Here's what students had to say about their thoughts on gun violence.
When it comes to gun violence, I've had personal experience with it. When I was in middle school, when I was in 6th grade, actually, there was an active shooter in the building, and we had to lock down and everything. It was very horrifying. I remember how jarring all that was.
In my mom's hair shop, she did have this altercation once when a man came in with a gun. I wasn't aware of it. I was a child, but I do think about it like, that could have been my little life, so young and short.
The lack of protection surrounding gun violence has really made me feel uncomfortable in most public places that I go to, and I don't really feel as protected as I feel like I should.
I don't know much about gun violence. What I do know is that guns should be used for safety.